In the last video, we learned about 3 tornadoes that hit the southwest. And you might be thinking, that was the only time it happened. Well, you're wrong.
In today's video, we are going to be talking about an event that happened 13 years to this very day, the October 5th through 6th Arizona severe weather event. From hail in Phoenix to tornadoes in Flagstaff, this event was wild. But before we talk about the tornadoes and hail, we need to talk about what caused it. But before we have to talk about that, we have other things to talk about.
I know that Alpharia has already made a video about this outbreak, so I will leave that video in the description. But I also know that there are differences between sources, but I'll be using information from the report made by NWS Flagstaff.
A closed, cold, low-pressure system was located off the California coast on the 5th of October, which would allow for moist to move into Arizona. This would also allow for the instability or cape and lift needed for storms. And adding on the wind shear would get an environment primed for tornadoes. But did tornadoes actually form? Yes they did.
The SPC issued a slight risk for Arizona on October 5th, with the main threat being damaging wind and large hail. On the late afternoon of October 5th, storms moved through Arizona, dumping monster hail that battered the Phoenix metro. The largest hail was 3 inches in diameter.
These storms continued moving northward. While these storms were moving northward, they produced the first tornado 10 minutes after midnight on the 6th, getting an EF0 rating. The first EF2 and second tornado of the outbreak touched down at 1:50 a.m. The tornado would travel northeast through a forest and only damaging trees.
The second significant tornado of the outbreak touched down south of Belmont, moving north-northeast. The tornado would do significant damage to trees, blocking 2 forest roads and getting an EF2 rating. The third significant tornado would touch down 13 minutes later south of Belmont. It would track north-northeast, moving into eastern Belmont. It would injure 7 people and damage 100 homes, and significantly damage 21 homes, getting an EF2 rating.
The first severe tornado would touch down at 5:54 a.m. south of Belmont. The tornado would do severe damage to trees south of Belmont and knock over 28 well cars filled with containers, getting an EF3 rating. By the way, a well car is a type of train car. Another significant tornado would touch down south of Belmont at 6:50 a.m., going north for 18 miles, lifting right as it crossed the interstate of 40.
The 9th tornado and second severe tornado, which touched down southeast of Tuba City. This tornado would do severe damage to metal power lines. The tornado may have had wind speeds as high as 165 miles per hour and would get an EF3 rating.
In total, 12 tornadoes would touch down during this outbreak. 11 in Arizona, 1 in Utah. Of them being EF3s and 4 of them being EF2s. In total, these tornadoes would only injure 7 people and no fatalities occurred. So $4.9 billion in damage occurred in the hailstorm plus tornado outbreak.
Fortunately, this outbreak wasn't as bad as it could have been. It occurred in an area that does not often see tornadoes, let alone significant. Also, we should probably talk about the discrepancies between sources. As I mentioned earlier in the video, we used the 2019 National Weather Service Flagstaff report that they put up. So anything in this video, all the information was either from that or the Tornado Talk article. However, the SPC storm reports from that day originally lists 11 tornadoes, the strongest being the second EF3. Alright, it's currently late at night as I'm writing this, so this will be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, and special thanks to Jenny for editing this, because I straight up can't right now. Go subscribe to him, please, rather. And also, please do correct us about anything I got wrong while scripting this video. Please correct us in the comments. Alright, bye!